Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great fifth wheel value from Parkway RV Center. Today we're going to look at a trade-in. This is a 2009 Palomino Puma built by Forest River. This is a model number 295 BHSS. This is a rare bunkhouse model fifth wheel with a slide. And get this, folks, at only 7,959 or 55 pounds, under 8,000 pounds. Dry weight, you can tow this with many, not all, but with many modern half-ton pickup trucks. 30 feet long, so it's got a big super slide out, got a power awning. Now keep in mind, folks, if you do have a half-ton truck you're going to tow with, if you've got the little short bed, and anything under 6.5 foot is considered a short bed, you will have to spend a little bit extra and get you a slider fifth wheel hitch so you don't get into your cab every time you make a turn. I like the rear entry door. That's really neat. That goes into the rear bunk room, and I can't really squeeze back behind here, so I have to show it to you through the fence. This is actually a double slide, double slide fifth wheel. But now keep in mind, if you've got under a 6.5 foot bed, you will have to have a slider hitch. Unfortunately, most new trucks the truck manufacturers care about hauling more people than the foot length of the bed. I don't understand why, but you know, that's a whole different story right there, folks. So keep in mind, if you do have one of those short bed trucks, you may have to have a slider hitch, and you're going to spend a little bit of money. But anyway, you can tow it as long as your truck is rated to tow 7,955 pounds in a fifth wheel tow rating. Then you can tow this fifth wheel. Now keep in mind, that's not including any water, cargo, personal possessions, and luggage that you have as well. But it does have two slides. It's in excellent condition for the year model. Bargain priced. I mean, this is about a 35 grand fifth wheel new. You're buying it for $12,900. You're getting a 90-day nationwide limited warranty and a major systems inspection by our certified RV techs that will be completed after purchase. Got a little bit of snow on the front end, folks, something you don't see very often in Georgia. Let's look inside this 2009 295 BHSS Palomino Puma. And as we step inside, folks, now it's not new, but it's certainly in good shape. A couple of little modifications that I'm going to show you. But first, let me look you around, show you around here. You got a sleeper sofa, middle living room area, kitchen area, double basin sink. You got a stovetop and oven. You've actually got an 8 cubic foot refrigerator freezer. That's a two-way RV refrigerator freezer. Nice tall roof. It's got an ice cold ducted roof air. Table booth. The sofa makes a bed. Now, of course, you got the TV and stereo and all that stuff here at the entertainment center. Now, this fifth wheel, why somebody did this, I don't know. This fifth wheel originally had two curtains, one on each side going into the bedroom. Well, the previous owners apparently built these homemade doors to give you a little bit more privacy. And, you know, you can tell it's not factory, but it works. But the only bad thing is when they measured these things, and you can probably trim the back of them to make them fit where they're not sticking out, but when they measured this thing, you can see what I'm going here. You can slide it all the way open one side, and it opens up on the other. But, folks, for the price we're selling it for, that's what's on it. You know, they spent the time and trouble to fabricate these doors and install them. They could have called the Forest River dealer and ordered the right doors for it for about the same price. You know, I don't understand why people take all that time, trouble, and money to rig something up instead of doing it the right way to begin with. But, you know, who understands how some people are these days? Queen Island bed in the front. You can see you got his and her closets. You got his and her nightstands. Storage underneath the bed. You know, I don't see any signs of water leaks or water damage in this fifth wheel Everything looks good. You know, it just came in, needs to be cleaned up a little bit, but I'm going to tell you folks, this will make a nice little fifth wheel. And most of you will probably use these doors just like they are and never even give it a second thought. But I want to make somebody aware of it, because I know we sell so many of these things on the internet sight unseen that I always point out the good and the bad with every RV that I put online. But you walk here to the back, and this is a cool part. It's the bunk room. You've got a slide right here. You've got a flip-down sleeper sofa. You've got a bunk that lowers down, so you can sleep 3 on this side. And then you got another bunk up here to sleep 4. So you can sleep 4, and you've got room for an air mattress in the middle if you need to sleep a couple of more. So you can definitely sleep. I mean, you can sleep 8 in here with the beds that are in it, and you've got room for a couple of air mattresses, so you can actually sleep 10 or 12 if you wanted to. But you got a place here for a TV. You can put video game systems, whatever you want back here. Got a solid sliding, or curtain, a solid curtain style closure, so for maximum privacy. You've got a side bathroom, which is nice having it here by the kids' room. That way they're not having to, in the middle of the night, go up by the master bedroom to use the bathroom. It's right here, so won't be disturbing the parents very much. RV toilet, sink, got a tub, because they figured, I guess, if you're going to be in a bunkhouse, you're probably going to have kids and probably going to need a tub. Nice tall roof, skylight, no leak damage around there. Like I said, folks, weighs 8,000 pounds and has a lot of room. So this is definitely something for you half-ton owners out there. Now, folks, and I've always said this in my videos, and I really mean this. And in fact, we've made it our policy now. Nobody on our staff will make a guess on what your truck can tow. Nobody in our staff can do that, because it's a liability issue. If we tell you your truck can tow 10,000 pounds and it can only tow 8,000 pounds, you get into an accident towing a 9,000 pound fifth wheel, you could come back and sue us, because your insurance company, and I've had this happen to 2 customers of mine, will not pay the claim if you have an accident and you're towing more than your truck is rated to tow. I've had this happen to 2 separate customers of mine on 2 separate occasions. Not that you see many people get in accidents towing these, but you got to realize we sell 600 units a year. So, you know, odds are we've had a couple that have been in accidents, you know, by the customer, especially people who've never towed them before. So, folks, we're not going to tell you what your truck can tow. We're not going to guess what your truck can tow. What we tell all of our customers, just so, and this really is the truth, folks, every RV shopper, this needs to be their responsibility. They need to call their local new vehicle dealer, or whatever kind of truck you own. If you own a Dodge, call your Dodge dealer, Ford dealer, Chevy, GMC, Toyota, etc. Get your VIN number, call your local dealer service department. Give them your VIN number. Ask them to email you or fax you over the specs on your truck on what the fifth wheel towing capacity is. Most modern trucks have 2 trailer towing capacities. They've got the bumper pull and they've got the fifth wheel. Of course, the fifth wheel towing capacity is going to be more than what goes behind the bumper, since you're on the center of gravity with the truck. And you need to have them email that to you or fax it to you, print it out, put it in your owner's manual or in your glove box if you don't have an owner's manual. That way you've always got it. Because if you ever get into an accident towing a trailer, when your insurance company investigates, that's the first thing they're going to check. You need to cover your bases. And like I said, you can ask 10 different RV dealers what your truck can tow. You're going to hear 10 different answers. And legally, I cannot refuse to sell you an RV just because it weighs more than your truck's rated to tow. I've ran into that too, folks. I cannot legally refuse to sell you an RV just because your truck cannot tow that amount of weight. Now, I'll make you sign a bunch of disclaimers and waivers and all that stuff. But, you know, like I said, if you come in here with a 4-cylinder Nissan Frontier pickup truck and you want to tow this fifth wheel, even I tell you that you can't do it, and everybody else here tells you you're crazy, you can't do it, we can't legally tell you no. And I know that's scary, folks, but it's true. Of course, granted, police officer sees you towing that, they're going to pull you over, and then you're getting the DOT involved, and you're talking about a pretty hefty fine, and they're not going to let you take it down the road. But anyway, I'm just telling you from my experience. So please, 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 before you do any kind of towable camper shopping, call your dealer, get your towing capacity for your truck. You can look it up online, you can get a ballpark idea, but it won't be exact because everybody's truck's different. Everybody's got different motors, 2-wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, different cab sizes, different rear end gear ratios. Best thing to do is call your vehicle dealer. That way there's no doubt, there's no guessing, you're covered. Anyway, folks, you can sleep the whole crew in this fifth wheel and more. Value priced while it lasts for $12,900. That includes a 90-day nationwide limited warranty. That includes a full checkout by our RV technicians. Now that price, folks, we call that the option A price of $12,900. That's haggle free. I'm not taking a dime less. The only way that we discount our units, because we put these things on at the lowest price on the internet, the only way we discount them is if you take it as is, no checkout, no warranty, no walkthrough, and we'll give you an option B price, which is strictly as it sets, the same way we traded for it. Take the good with any potential bad that might be. So if you want an option B price, you'll have to call our sales department. Be happy to give you a price as is, as it sets, hook to your truck and go. I mean, we'll plug it into power, let you do your own inspection of it. You can see what works and what doesn't. Or, you know, you can take the option A price of $12,900, which is the price that attracted you to this ad to begin with, and have no worries and no stress. It'll be checked out, ready to go, and it'll have a warranty, a nationwide warranty as well. So, you know, it just depends on the kind of buyer you are, folks. If you're like myself, you know, I buy everything as is personally because I've been around RVs for 20 years and I can fix 80 to 90% of the problems that may occur on it by myself. Or you may not be that handy around a toolbox. You may just want to, you know, instead of having to take it to a dealer and paying $140 an hour for a labor rate at an RV dealer and waiting months for your RV, you may just go ahead and let us do the checkout on it, make sure everything works on it. If we find stuff that doesn't work, we'll repair it. And when you pick it up, everything will be functioning. You get a full walkthrough demonstration by the RV tech that checked it out. All for the low price of $12,900 out the door. No extra fees. We're not like these other dealers that add thousands of dollars in after-sales fees to the sales price. You know, we don't add dock fees. We don't add prep fees. We don't add processing fees, acquisition fees, corporate fees, none of that stuff. I mean, you know, our prices are out the door. They're haggle free. You know, we're not going to take a dime less for this fifth wheel, folks, if you want the services that option A entitles you. And be honest with you, if this is your first RV or first camper, highly recommend you take the option A. But anyway, folks, $12,900 will trade. Financing available with approved credit. Minimum 10% down payment does apply. Cash or trade equity. Not my rules, folks. That's the bank's. You're going to like this little fifth wheel, folks. It's we don't get many half-ton towable fifth wheels in. And I use that term rather loosely because if you've got an early 90s V6 half-ton truck, you're not going to be able to tow this. But if you've got a modern truck made in the last 8 or 9 years, you've got the max trailer tow package, you've got the right setup, then you'll be able to tow this with no problem. But like I said, contact your dealer, find out exactly what you can tow instead of guessing. Anyway, folks, $12,900 will trade. Nationwide deliveries available. If you're interested, give us a call. Our phone number is 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, you can get sales help at 423-605-6747. You know, we're a 49-year-old family-owned and operated RV dealership. We sell used RVs, folks. We sell motorhomes, fifth wheels, campers, toy haulers, a little bit of everything. We trade for just about anything of value that we can sell legally and don't have to feed every day. If you've got something different to trade in that nobody else wants to trade for, you might be surprised when we actually say yes. And we'll trade for other RVs, campers. We'll trade for boats, motorcycles, four-wheelers, side-by-sides, golf carts. We'll trade for guns. We'll trade for gold, silver. We'll trade for coin collections. We'll trade for all kinds of stuff, folks. Lawn tractors, heavy equipment, semi-trucks. I'm just quoting stuff off that we've traded for in the past, folks. And if we can get a figure on it, horse trailers, anything, we will trade for it. And as long as we can get in it where we can sell it as fast as we sell our RVs, we will definitely be happy to trade for whatever item you have to trade in. Tools, like I said, just tell us what you got. There's very few things that we won't trade for. Anyway, email us at sales@parkway-rv-center.com, or better yet, pick up a phone, call us, 706-965-7929. This 2009 Puma will not last long. It's in excellent condition for the year model and the price. It's priced where if you wanted to go to your bank or your finance company or credit union, that you can get a short-term loan and still have a very affordable payment. That way you don't have to go through the big nationwide lenders and have to provide proof of income and tax returns and all these crazy stipulations that they make people, all the hoops they make people jump through just to buy a camper and finance it to their bank. You can go to your local bank or credit union, and this is something you can get a very affordable payment on without having to get a 120-month loan. I mean, a 60-month loan or 48-month loan will still give you a very affordable payment on this fifth wheel. 12.9 will trade. Call us, email us. Look forward to seeing everybody here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.